Check the hat.
Walk. You can't walk.
Okay, so we all want to be rich, or at least not broke, right? Here's a simple little secret. There are only 4 main vehicles that drive you to wealth: paying off debt, savings, retirement, and investing. No magic, no lottery, just math. But today we're going to start with the 2 that are arguably the most important: being debt-free and having savings. I know. Everyone wants to start investing, right? But before we dive into stocks and charts and all that, there's a first step that we should talk about more. You see, you can't fill your financial cup if it has holes in it. And that's exactly what debt and a lack of savings are. Just think of them as holes. Hi, I'm Nia. Welcome back to Coinversations, where we turn... Wait, what? Into... Oh, okay. Quick disclaimer, I'm not a financial advisor, just a college kid who doesn't gatekeep what has worked for me. As always, do your own research and talk to a licensed professional before making any big money moves. My main goal here is to make understanding money a little less scary. Okay, so today's conversation, savings and debt. Let's talk about it. Don't worry, I'm still here. I'm just drawn. Again, I want to make finance super easy to understand. Some people are audio learners and some are visual, so I'm adding that visual aspect. Check the hat. Let me stop playing before you all click off. Think of savings like your seatbelt. It's not what makes you go faster, but it's what keeps you alive financially when something unexpected happens. It's not for vacations, it's not for concert tickets, it's for the kind of stuff like your car breaking down or your dog suddenly deciding to eat a sock. A good rule of thumb is to have 3 to 6 months of expenses saved. Now, I know, that can sound totally unrealistic right now. Don't worry, starting with even $500 to $1,000 is beautiful. That alone can cover surprise expenses and stop you from relying on credit cards. If even having $500 or $1,000 seems impossible right now, start tiny. Even 20 a week is progress. 5 is 2. Hey, even if all you've got is $1, no shame here. It's not about the amount, it's about building the habit. For now, keeping it in your bank works just fine, but ideally have it in a separate account so you don't accidentally spend it. Automate sending payments if you can, because out of sight, out of mind works in your favor here. You'll be shocked how fast it grows when you don't have to think about it. And if you can't find money to save, track your spending for a week. It's possible half of it is Target runs and snacks you don't even remember eating. Okay, so now that we know a little bit about what savings is, let's get into the next topic. What is debt? Debt is borrowed money that you have to pay back, usually with interest. And that interest, that's where the trap is. Let's use credit cards as an example. The average credit card interest rate is around 24%, and most lenders only require a 1 to 3% minimum payment. Sounds nice, right? You owe $1,000 and they say you only need to pay $25 a month. But here's the catch. Most of that $25 doesn't touch your actual balance or the principal. It mostly pays interest. Here's an example. Let's say you owe $1,000 at 24% interest. Your first month's interest is about $20. The company says your minimum payment is also $25. So guess what? You are mainly only paying on your interest. $20 went to interest and only $5 went to paying off your debt. Your balance barely moved. Keep doing that and you could be paying for years and spend hundreds more just to clear $1,000 of debt. But if you pay a little bit more than the minimum, say $40 a month instead of $20, you'd finish paying it off much faster and save hundreds in interest. That's why paying more than the minimum is so powerful. Now, I know it's not always possible to throw big chunks of money at debt, and that's okay. What matters most is being intentional. So compare your interest rates. Some are sneakier than others. If one is 25% and another is 6%, start with the 25%. That's the one burning your money the fastest. Also, if your lender offers deferred interest or lower rate programs, it can be worth looking into. I'll dive deeper into those subjects in another video as to not overwhelm you here. But remember this, the goal isn't to avoid paying when you have lower rates. It's to give yourself a fair chance to catch up. Less interest means more progress on actual debt. I know I just threw a lot at you, but they're all very important things to know. So here, let's have a quick recap. 1. There are 4 vehicles to wealth: paying off debt, savings, retirement, and investing. But first, patch the holes in your financial cup. Build an emergency fund and tackle debt. Start small, $500 to $1,000 in savings. Pay more than the minimum on your credit card, and if you don't remember anything from this, know, savings equals safety. Paying off debt equals freedom. So yeah, being debt-free and saving isn't an option. It's your foundation. It keeps you from panic spending, protects you from debt, and sets you up for smarter investing later. And hey, if you gain something insightful or learn something new today, don't gatekeep it. Share it with your friend or somebody who might need it too. And also feel free to drop a comment below with one thing that you learned or found insightful. Keep the conversation going. I'd be delighted to hear what clicked for you. I'm Nia. This is Coinversations. I'll see you in the next ride. Please don't unsubscribe.